On this Labor Day, some Kansas City workers say it's time that they and thousands like them get a raise. They're calling for an increase in the minimum wage to $15 an hour and other improvements in working conditions. KCTV5's Natalie Davis reports that includes one group that helps care for the sick.
At least 100 people marched around Research Medical Center today fighting for better working conditions.
When I say contract, you say right now, contract! Right now! Contract! Right now!
SEIU healthcare workers are in the middle of contract negotiations. Their union is asking for better pay and better staffing at the hospitals where they work.
It's important to us. We love our patient. We want to give them the best that we have to offer.
There to support them were members of labor advocacy group Stand Up KC.
I'm a McDonald's worker.
Terrence Wise has worked in the fast food industry for about 20 years. He's been pushing for a $15 minimum wage and a union.
The majority of Kansas Cityans are on board for increasing the minimum wage. It's important for us on this Labor Day to highlight our need for a union as well. With a union, we'd have a voice on the job, the ability to have collective bargaining, and to have an ability to demand more and win more from our employer.
It starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with us.
Today, they're emphasizing the history behind Labor Day, hoping to make changes.
It started as workers coming together, fighting to demand better on the job. And we're just out here to highlight that today and to stand with union workers that are fighting to maintain what they've won.
Kansas Cityans voted for a higher minimum wage, but Missouri state law says local government can't require a wage that's higher than the state's minimum. Reporting at Research Medical Center, Natalie Davis, KCTV5 News.
Well, that was just one of several protests held today in Kansas City. Earlier, hundreds of people gathered along the street at Southwest Trafficway and 33rd Street. They called for an increase in the minimum wage to $15 an hour and a union.
It would mean not having to worry about whether to pay a bill or whether to put food on the table.
Opponents of a higher minimum wage argue it will lead to reduced hours and layoffs.